Give me a minute. I know this is taking a bit long. Hey, Patty. Well, I'm gonna start some stuff. Well, not stuff. I mean, I'm gonna start some explaining things soon. All right. Welcome everybody to ADW. Well, ADW celebrating 269 subscribers. Now, before we start, I gotta explain something a bit of what was going on. Why didn't I do this beforehand? Okay, so to break it down to you guys like this. So early in the morning, I was working on some stuff and testing out some matches. Um, Before I was thinking of streaming this. So, and while I was testing out those matches, some of those matches kind of crashed out and glitched. Like they just stopped at the point of where the loading screen was done loading, and then it was almost gonna go into the match, but then it stopped like that. So I tested out some other stuff and it kept on doing it. So that's why I just stopped. I even thought about wanting to cancel the whole thing, but I couldn't. So instead, I decided to stream Minecraft, which is what you guys got. So yeah, but still, and then after that, well, I figured if I left this all alone, it would kind of like fix its own problems. So I waited, and by wait I mean I was a bit asleep, but still. So I waited, and I did test out a match to see if it would work, and it did. But now I'm going to see if like this whole thing might work. If it doesn't, then I'll have to try to go to plan B, which is record some matches and put it all in a big video. So yeah. But still, welcome to the 269 tournament where we have where we have a lot of amazing people here. This is, by the way, there's going to be another stream following this. We're going to do 80 no not WDW2, my bad. And the winner of these tournaments will not just be crowned the 269 subscriber champion, as you can see right there. Look at the belt; it's right there. They will not just be crowned the 269 subscriber championship. They will also get a WWE title match later on. So yeah, so let's randomize this to see who's gonna start things off first. Looks like it's gonna be Mr. Mummy versus Drag J. Alright, everybody, cross your fingers with me. Cross your fingers. You can't touch. You keep dreaming of the stars of all. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is the first round matchup of the 269 tournament. And introducing first, he is the Winterfest champion, Drag J. You can't And his opponent, he is the Great Pharaoh, Mr. Mummy! Drag J versus Mr. Mummy. Let's get this first round matchup underway! And now look, oh wait, look at this. Drag J already starting things off like this with a meteor to Mr. Mummy. Mr. Mummy, of course, is the not 200. He's the 100 subscriber champion, being the Demon King. Go for Broke, the ADW pay-per-view, which featured 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Oh, and a knee strike connect! It featured 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches, 1 for the men and 1 for the women, and Mr. Mummy got the advantage over the Demon King, and Mr. Mummy won. Speaking of the Demon King, he is in this tournament right here himself. Well, Robbie Ray is in this tournament himself, facing on Mr. Heat. Yeah, that's who he's facing. Well, after we're done with the first round matchups, we're gonna switch to regular matches. So that's why you saw in our post that it was gonna be labeled from, like, you know, we didn't want to list all the tournament matches because that would be really long. Because y'all know how the first round matchups will be. Anyways, Mr. Mummy and Drag J now are taking this in and outside the ring. Oh wait! Oh, and a big right punch in the face. Also, oh wait a minute! Oh, and a bear! A bear is locked in on Drag J! Mr. Mummy's got the bear locked in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Drag J trying to fight his way out of it. And a clap right in the forehead connects. Mr. Mummy locking the first bear hug on Drag J away. Oh, putting him in the corner. Now putting him up on the top rope. Oh, and a big boot to the face connects. And Mr. Mummy barely got any of that clothesline in. Wait a second. Oh, and Drag J throws him over his shoulders. Oh, wait a minute. And a big kick to the face hits in. This is not the only kind of big main event we will see from these superstars. We're going to see a lot of crazy matches in this first round tournament. And we don't know what we might expect in the second and then in the finals. But one of these superstars will become the 269 subscriber champion, and then later on they'll face a WWE champion of their choosing. Heck, it could be The Miz, the current WWE champion, or it could be the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, the current Universal champion. We don't know, but we'll find out later. Oh, and Drag J throws Mr. Mummy into the steps right there. Now the referee's at the 4. Oh wait. Now Drag J throws Mr. Mummy back in the ring. And now look at this, picking him up right here. Wait. Oh, and a sling blade connects. A sling blade hits in on Mr. Mummy, and he's down and out. And now going for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. 1 right there. Mr. Mummy surviving for now. And now he's back into his feet. Wait a second. Oh, Drag J throws him over the ropes. Remember the rules of a tournament. If you both get counted out, or if one of you gets counted out, you get to move on to the next round. There are disqualifications too in this one. Now look at this, a stare down between the big man and Drag J. Oh wait. Oh, Drag J just made a big mistake staring at Mr. Mummy right there. Now look at this. Oh, and a big right punch. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Mummy, sidewalk slam. A sidewalk slam hits in from Mr. Mummy to Drag J. Now he's picking him up right here. Wait. Oh, Drag J throws him over his shoulders right there yet again. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Drag to drag. The cover. 1, 2, 3, and Drag J wins! Here is your winner, Drag J! Well, Drag J being his best friend, Mr. Mummy, right here. Moving on to the next round of this tournament, but we're going to find out who will join him. But make sure you stick around with us, folks, because we're going to be covering down all the first round matches here tonight in this ADW 269 tournament. Well, it wasn't a bit of a quick match. It felt like if it was a bit of a crazy, well, we'll see like a lot of crazy matches. All right, now then we're gonna randomize this up yet again, but still we're gonna see who might join Drag J soon. But still, let's randomize this up. Even though you can't randomize it, the way I do is I point up with the joystick, and yeah, I just let that do its job. Alright. Let's see who's gonna be up next, and it is the phenomenal Max Styles versus Demon Austin. Okay. This should be interesting. Let's get this matchup started then. Oh, come on. Come on.